Oh no, damn it. The wall is still wet. The drips won't stop, and I've only got 2 days. Can I pull this off?
I'm early. Do you recognize this blue door? Well, of course. Where could I be painting today?
Wait a minute, yes, I recognize the floral pattern now.
So it's the and the origami sculpting is finished. And of course, you won't be surprised where I am.
Okay, act surprised. Just
Second wall this year, second wall here. I'm not surprised. Not a big space, perfect for the weekend. Not going to stress about it. Although you know I will be stressing about it.
Today, the odd-shaped wall dictates the composition and the subject of the mural. It is simple, yet playful. The moment I saw the long, tall shape, immediately, in my mind's eye, a perfect animal unfolded itself to this curious shape.
2 hours later, the sketch is finished. Nice. As you can see, the composition is to fit the wall. Before I ended up painting here, I folded in the recent weeks, months, lots of models that cannot fit this space.
F my life. No matter how much prep work I do, it usually goes out of window when a model doesn't fit.
So I had to approach it with a new idea. The challenge for today is the reality of painting in autumn to this dripping feature here. I'll manage tomorrow. As it is 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon and I have just 3 hours to work on it.
Today's color palette is orange, simply because this is the most color I've had in my stash. It saved me a new paint order.
Right, very focused, steady progress. To speed things up today, on purpose I decided not to have the giraffe folded out of lined paper because it will slow me down. This makes things easier. Really nice layers here, especially on the belly part of the giraffe. But look what's going on here. The far leg and the tail, they are out of focus. I've been putting off learning this effect way too long.
Made only begun our long journey ahead.
But today is the day, which allows me to be very loose with painting. I'm focusing on tonal value. It's blurred, it's fuzzy, it's not crisp. Does it make sense?
I see kind of a fuzzy clump.
So the focus of the model is simply towards the head of the giraffe. This part especially is very loose. That's why I'm painting so quick today. With 2 hours to go, I'm planning to have at least half of the giraffe done for today.
I got into the groove of things and I truly enjoy myself here. Damn, I've missed it. It's only the second piece of the year and I'm having so much fun. Painting is my life source.
Right, I'm confused. As you can see, it's quite dark and I'm making mistakes. I can't see colors. Well, I do see colors, but I'm getting confused with the tones. Generally speaking, it's not good to be painting in this low light, especially when you're aiming for realistic render of paper texture. Overall, I'm very happy with the progress. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's about the composition and, I'll be fine finishing tomorrow home time. Right. It's Sunday. Thank you, London Calling Blog, for giving me access to the car park this early so that I can continue on the giraffe. My plan today is to finish it. There are a few details that I need to fix from yesterday. This leg needs lots of attention as I did the base in the dark. This is my favorite detail so far. This is the standard to which I want to continue onto the head and the neck. And the good thing is I can fix this drip. It's quite dry today. Right. Let's do this.
New merch alert! I've released a brand new boxy hoodie, perfect for winter. Check it out! Don't forget to tag me in your photos. In this section, I started abandoning the design somehow. I'm not entirely sure why. It results in all legs not being structurally consistent.
2 hours later, steady progress. But I'm not sticking to the design. I'm following it maybe in 70% and I'm making it up as I go. It's not perfect. Yeah. I'm hoping it's working, that the focus is on the front and then the back legs are less in focus, so they are blurry and they are disappearing, they are not defined.
It's good.
It's blurry.
At the very end, I'm going to mist it over with Astro just to even enhance that effect. But yeah, steady progress. Yeah, it's dripping again. But it's okay.
Very tasty.
The Trickle is back on. I don't know where it's coming from. It's not raining. Perhaps it's condensation. Can you see how intensely annoying it is? I'm desperately trying to manage this nasty dripping. I came up with this masking tape aqueduct and I'm struggling to divert the trickle away from the section I'm painting. It's getting worse. I hope it works.
Right, steady progress, working on the head, last bit. I don't like working on the ladder, so because it takes a bit longer, because it needs to go up and down. The more I look at it, the more mistakes I notice. I just went all over the place with it. No. Yeah, it's too, no, I'm not feeling it. It's too different. It's too different.
And there is a very particular reason why this mural is definitely looking different in aesthetics to what you are normally used to. As you already know, I'm folding a brand new design to fit this space. But this is not what makes this mural unusual. Even though I had a clear idea for the giraffe, I have little time to perfect the model. You see, I'm in between international travels, more of which in the next video. And I have only a few-day window to paint this. And since my last mural was in as far as July, I need something relatively simple. Halfway through folding, I realize I don't even know what colors I even have. I check my paint stash, and indeed I have no colors for lined paper at all. And I have no time to order more paint. The lined paper giraffe isn't working, so I scrap it. This is not the first giraffe I'm painting. I have folded and painted the giraffe twice already in previous years. It is not that I don't know how to fold it, I simply need to buy more time. The only way to succeed is to come out of my comfort zone. This is first mural in years I'm basing on the idea of an origami giraffe. This mural is an interpretation of it, rather than a pure origami model that I would copy ever so meticulously. It's both terrifying but also liberating, which I find difficult to admit. You see, I don't draw often and I always feel guilty about it. my new merchandise artwork this year is an attempt to get back into the habit of it. The results are great, especially when based on an existing model. This is different though. As you know, my method of work is painting from my own photo reference rather than imperfect sketches. But on this occasion, it was quicker to pencil sketch the idea, rather than fold a new model, position it, light it, and then photograph it. I simply have no time. I feel like I'm cheating as I'm not feeling confident about my loose drawing. However, I know that comfort is a killer, so I'm keen to adapt and improvise. My goal is to be out there painting this weekend rather than be a prisoner of my method of work. Is it a new chapter in my artistry? I don't know yet. I wonder at what moment of the video you realized yourself there is no model I'm painting from today? Do you feel cheated or simply surprised?
Let me clean it up.
The wall is still wet. I'm desperately trying to manage somehow. Dissolving black emulsion keeps on dripping onto the piece. It is an annoying problem.
Right, I've tidied it up, it's all clean and cut back. The reason there's a piece of cloth here, like to plug a leak, it has spoiled some of the intricate paperwork here already. It's working, well it's not working, but well it's better than it was. The drip doesn't allow the motion to dry. It's just leaving marks on the piece. Some of it has already been spoiled, but anyhow. It's time for background. You might be wondering where's the other color that I usually cast on my models. Here the difference is that I want the daylight be the source of the light from the left. Only the right-hand side, or right-hand side or left-hand side, what is it for you? Well, on this side there's an orange source of light, the other side is daylight. But first, what I want to do is to hide this tail a bit more. I want to even decrease the amount of definition here. I'm going to mist it over with Asilfa. This works in my head. Could be too much. Same with this leg. I think it's working. How does it work?
It's not working.
A darker tone doesn't necessarily mean less definition. It needs to be blurry, out of focus. I'll crack it. Someday, somehow, I'll crack it.
I cracked it.
Crack what?
And now to protect this piece from overspray. Why am I stenciling my name there instead of tagging it up? When people come and see my murals, they don't know my name. They can't read graffiti tags.
Can you read it?
So to make it easier for them, I make the stencil, right? Right, Giraffe is finished. Really happy about this piece. 2 days, it was very quick. Was it the size? Was it the simplicity of it? You know, no thumpings, no paper clips, just simple giraffe model. Yeah, I'm really happy. It feels great to be back in Penge painting. My second piece this year, right? Second piece. Definitely I'm getting more relaxed about the fact that I'm in a different season of life at the moment, so I cannot paint as much as I wish. I really enjoyed it. Felt like no time passed, you know, just the confidence made it all possible. Well, this piece is very conceptual, and actually it gave me so much confidence that I don't need to follow the model, the drawing as much to make it work, and probably if I haven't told you, you wouldn't have realized that, you know, it's really made up giraffe. I think because you can see those directional beams of light, it makes the piece more believable. It hopefully gives you a very strong idea what I've been trying to achieve here. Don't you think this stone blue is matching the London grey sky in November? I think that's what makes this piece genius, and I'm very happy about it. Is it a surprise that I did not fold this giraffe? I drew it, and for me it's very important. However, at some point it worked against me because I don't like the fact it didn't make sense in the origami world. You know, there are some impossible folds. This is just an idea of origami. There are some aspects that I overcomplicated it and they don't make sense in the technicality of origami approach, but it's a good way of just changing things up. You know, this is an experiment. I've learned more than I expected, and that's the most important thing about it.
Brothers, I've learned a wonderful lesson.
The head is peeking out of this shaped wall, and the most exciting bit about this is that light streaks actually match the shade cast by these structural elements of the car park. Really happy about the drop shadows. This is stone blue pool light of the daylight from the top. That's hopefully matching the grey skies and so forth. And this is my favorite element, you know. I think it's more believable because sometimes when I cast too many color lights, you don't know what's going on here apart from the drop shadow. But this pool of daylight makes it more established. Do you like my new hoodie? Available right now in the shop. It's super warm, cozy. It's really big. It's even for like regular fit. It's like boxy hoodie. That's what it's called. Perfect. Look at this. You can get the hoodie in the shop today. Sometimes it's really good to change the method of work, and the fact that I did not fold this giraffe, I drew it based on the previous models I folded in the past, as this is the third giraffe I painted, and also using my knowledge in folds, you know, I have such a plethora of experience painting origami models. I think that if I haven't told you that I did not fold this, you wouldn't know, and I think this is a testimony of my skills and the technique, and I'm really proud about it. Do you agree? Comment down below. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, and as always, origami riots, folding all day, every day, and I'm out.
Oh wow, you're still watching it and haven't clicked away? You must be really enjoying it. But I've noticed you are not subscribed yet. So you might as well click that notification bell when you do so. And check out the rest of the videos.